Greetings and salutations out there. I am author Stephen Walton, the Fandom Menace historian. I'm going to talk about two things today because they're relative, in my opinion. Guys, if you're first time here, please consider subscribing, smash the like, share out the link. Appreciate you. I have been down here in the YouTube trenches for years, supporting other independent creators, dealing with haters, dealing with whisper networks, dealing with people coming at me from behind the scenes. Some of those people I have helped to actually monetize their channel, but as soon as they take off, you know, Walton's a piece of shit, and they go hang out with the haters. Today I'm going to talk about so the quartering lost their Twitter account. Now, as ridiculous as it might seem to people who don't really care about Twitter or don't care about social medias, these things are used by we who are independent, no matter how big you are. If you were a small independent creator and you built your channel like the quartering, then you still need these things, because we don't have an industry to support us. We only have each other. We're really dependent upon our friendships, our associations, people that we work with, people that we have helped. When he posted content that was already out there from another chick, I don't know, I've been learning about her in the last 15 minutes, and she seems like she's a piece of shit. But she has the right friend. Honestly, I don't know her politics. And as far as the quartering goes, I've been a fan for years. There's actually a chapter in my book, The Fandom Menace Volume 1, A Fandom Betrayed, dedicated to him because of what he went through, to get to where he's at, the harassments, that dude, Jeremy went through a lot. And he's kept fighting. That dude's a thriver. He's a survivor. He's a fighter. But she knows Elon Musk. And because she knows the right person, and quartering had a bad take, official bad take to that crew, to that clique, his channel gets, his Twitter gets taken away. So now he's got to fight again, which he will do. And no matter what happens, quartering's going to do it. Like I said, I don't know the guy. I respect him. I've been on like one live stream with him. But I'm a fan, really, and I'm looking at this from the outside. I've also been documenting our indie sphere, even though Jeremy wasn't Fandom Menace, he was a part of it, He's a part of it, like different crowd, like Mauler and those cats. Like, they're not Fandom, but they were a part of it, And that's these are things that I need to stay up on, because I'm the historian, right? Another tweet that I saw was from Melanie Mack. I don't know Melanie Mack. I disappeared for a year. I came back. All of a sudden, there's this Melanie Mack chick. She seems cute. She hot. I ain't gonna lie. She hot as shit. I don't really even know her. I've watched a couple clips on Instagram and here and there. But I tend to stay away from chicks on the internet. I've had some bad experiences with women in the indie sphere. So I tend to stay away from them. She puts out this tweet. Was talking about how, she loves seeing drama from other people. It's fun, but when it's actual friends and you see friendships breaking up, like that's heartbreaking. Well, it is heartbreaking. I'm going to come at this from two different ways. I'm going to come at it compassionately, and I'm going to come at it for real. Compassionately, yes, it is tough, and I understand, Melanie. I have seen so many friendships break up. I've seen them break up because of an opinion somebody else couldn't handle. I've seen them break up because someone succeeded and another creator or creators couldn't handle another person's success and became jealous and came after them. I've seen them break up because of snakes and fakes that exist all the fuck around us. And it is sad. It is sad. And you're right. When it ain't somebody and you're looking from the outside looking in, I'm sure there's plenty of people that's laughed at my saga. And, rightly so. Some of the shit was ridiculous. But when it's people that it is heartbreaking. All right? Now, for real, you must be new to the internet. And I ain't seen you before this year, so you must be new to YouTube. I wish I had a pretty face so that I could get subs like that. I'm not saying you're not talented. I've seen some of your work. I think you're funny. There are so many friends, all right? And I'm talking about fair weather friends friends, fake ass friends, people that pose as your friend, a smile holding a knife, that will use you to get to a certain point, and then to elevate themselves, use your name, like I said, I've helped people get monetized. That I've got daggers in my back from the same people that I helped, that I spent my time, energy, and influence when I had it to help them. This happens all the time. It's all the time, especially down here in the Twitter trenches. I'm sure it happens up there too. It's much more grand scale, grandiose among a lot of, you higher subbed YouTubers. But it happens all the time. This is the nature of the beast. Quartering lost a Twitter account because of a friendship. Don't matter if that's who that chick is, how fake she is, or if she a bullshitter, whatever the case may be, she had the right friend. And so he loses his Twitter account. All the time in this indie sphere. All the time. There are people who will not be allowed into certain cliques, not be allowed on certain streams, talk trash about behind the scenes, because there's a lot of cowards running around that'll talk shit behind your back. They don't come up the gut. They ain't straight up. This happens all the time. Some of the friendships that you thought were rock solid, they're not. They're smiles holding knives. Been that way for a long time. This indie sphere, oh shit, the Phantom Menace historian is going to say it. This indie sphere can be and sometimes is exactly like the industry that we all say we fight. Just like it. You got to know the right people, have the right opinion. You got to suck the right dick. You got to kiss the right ass. And there's people out there all around us that are just haters that love that drama, whether they're out there on YouTube trying to stir up drama and destroy people and feed off of others, or they're in the cut talking shit about you in a whisper network, talking about you to different people behind your back in DMs, trying to change their opinion of you. Or there's somebody that approaches you and acts like your friend or a lover or a confidant, but the whole time, no matter how long it's been, a month, a year, a couple years, they are trash talking cowards. So yes, I'm sorry to, Jeremy's gonna be fine. Quartering gonna be fine. Keep fighting, bro. You have been through a lot. I've seen it. I've watched almost the whole saga unfold, and I've been there supporting you the whole time. Melanie, hope you do well. I mean, you already are doing well. Like I said, honey, I mean, I ain't hating. If I had a pretty face and I was hot, I'd be doing good too. Yeah, I mean, and the fact that you have great opinions, the fact that you're funny, and thank God. There's pretty chicks out there with souls. But don't think that this is over or it's going to end anytime soon. Those friends of yours that had a fight, I don't know the situation. There's probably some knives running around them circles. There's probably some unresolved issues, some jealousies, or probably some people who have inserted themselves in between your friends that aren't anybody's friends but their own. They just love drama. Watch out for that. And all my independent creators out there, take this advice, man. Create a lunch table of people that you really trust, hands down. Not words, actions. Make people prove them fucking selves. Don't let anybody step over your boundaries. People will show you who they are in a heartbeat if you put them in the right situation. Sometimes you gotta chest bump somebody with a boundary to see how they react so that you know if they're real or not. But keep it pushing, keep grinding, because at the end of the day, just like everything else in life, my friends, at the end of the day, it comes down to your content, your dedication, and what you're doing. So I am author Stephen Walton, the Phantom Menace historian. If you have watched me bullshit for this last 9 minutes, please consider subscribing. Gonna have Rogue Entertainment this weekend. Can't wait. Keep it pushing. Be good to each other, y'all. Suffer no fools.